Good evening and salutations, my B&B fans. I got just a serious question to sit there and ask. I'm not trying to be a dick. Was this show ever really good? I don't. I'm not sitting there saying this is the worst show I've ever seen in my life, but some of these episodes, you would almost sit there and think like, did they even really care how some of these episodes are really put together, or the fact that there's very little to nothing that goes on in some of these episodes? I don't like watching episodes like this for a couple of reasons. Because when I sit there and review it, I generally tend to be a dick. Um, and that's because it didn't really give me anything to work with. I would love to hit record, be super excited, and be like, oh man, I can't believe this happened and that happened. This was super crazy, and this was just wonderful, and this was funny, and this was stupid, or whatever. I would love to sit there and bring that energy. But I have to sit there and redirect the energy that the episode given me. I'm not gonna sit there and curse, but well, it was disappointing to say the least. There was some little interesting stuff in there. Um, what are they doing with Quinn and Carter? I mean, they make a joke. Well, it's not even really a joke. They just played hooky from work, and I feel like the writers actually just played hooky with what they were doing because the only thing that they had those two doing was sitting in bed, reminiscing, kissing, and that was pretty much about it. They didn't really do anything. You talked about Rich, which was kind of a buzzkill, and then they went back to kissing and hanging out in bed. The only thing that they were really good for was filler. When did that just become the standard of this show? So Brooke is anxious to see Ridge. I guess she probably got in contact with him at some point, but she's anxious. And Hope is like, you don't really think it's going to be a big deal about the whole posting thing, right? I don't know, idiot. You tell me. You know? Again, her whole cries and BS claims to, I wanted a normal family event or a family time or family moment. Cool. On what level did you actually have to sit there and post it? You would sit there and think that a decision that stupid, you wonder how does she run her own project of hope for the future? Because I'm pretty sure it has a lot to do with the fact that her family works there and so she works there. Because I can't explain that other level of um idiocy. Okay? That's not a word, and I'm gonna use it anyway. So while they're doing that, Deacon just walks on in. No knocking, no calling ahead of time, no texting, just walks on in. And Brooke is like, how you just gonna walk in my house like that? Are you just gonna, you know how Rich don't like you. You just walk your little ass on in here? Are you kidding me? Oh, it's fine. I knew it was gonna take a while, and I knew he wasn't gonna be there. And she's just like, and when she's talking, she's asking, am I overreacting? Well, that's a yes and a no. I mean, ultimately, I'm probably going to go with no because it's about a level of respect. This man gave you a chance to sit there and be back together with him on the promise that you're not going to really spend time with him. You're damn sure not going to sit there and do it in their house. And what are you going to do? He's just hanging out and chilling. Oh, well, he wants to sit there and see Hope and, everything like that. Okay, well, Hope takes a little bit of that hee haw too. Okay? After they do that, they talk. I don't really remember what they talk about because it was just very boring and mundane, and it didn't really add to anything. But Hope and Deacon are back at the office because apparently, she thinks it's cool to sit there and just let this dude just roam around in the office. Yep. One of the things that Deacon says is, if Ridge is so committed to being back, if Ridge wants to be Brooke so much, why is he not fully committed to her? Like, okay, no, that's okay. I'm just not remember what he said. If he doesn't have any more feelings for Taylor, then why isn't he more fully committed to Brooke? Now, that's a really good question. Okay, and they even hope you like, yeah, that's a good question. But given Brooke's history, maybe he's just kind of taking things slow, you know. So that could be it also. So at some point, Ridge, Taylor come in there, and you know she sees Ridge is like Ridge. Oh, and Taylor's here too. That's cool. And they're both like, oh well, we want to give this some time and really think about it. She's like, no, that's cool, whatever. So at some point, Ridge comes over there and kisses Brooke. You can see the look on Taylor's face, the hurt look on Taylor's face. And at some point, she even does the whole pouting thing. And I guess at some point, we're supposed to sit there and feel bad for her. That's funny. Now I know that's a dickish remark. But given that this woman is kissing this married man, she's been on his arm the whole time that they were separated, like things was cool. When he said that he was going back to her, and she got angry and got upset and was all hurt, and you decide to, commit to that kiss, and he goes back and he kisses his wife, what am I supposed to feel? Am I supposed to feel any sort of sympathy for this woman? No, no, I feel absolutely none. Honestly, tell you the truth, I'm sitting there looking at this like, you know what? This is what you get. You deserve all that. All that anger and hurt and sadness that you're feeling because he's going back to his wife, because he was already married to her. Yeah, you deserve all that. Okay? This is the consequences of your actions. Actions have consequences. You mess around with a married man, this is exactly what you get, and you deserve it. You deserve it. Point blank, period. Now, to be fair, all three of them messed up in their own individual way. Not any one of them deserves any sort of sympathy from me at times, depending on the situation. But you know, this is her punishment. You want to sit there and just living it all up in Monaco or whatever. Oh, it's a romantic city and everything. We just kissed. Now you're paying for it. So yeah, I'm cool with that. I don't want to sit there and be a sadist and say I'm enjoying it, but you're getting exactly what you deserve, and I don't feel bad for her. Ben and Steffi's scenes are just Ben and Steffi scenes, just over the top cringy lines, seeing the kids. Now, don't get me wrong, when they got the kids there and a little baby, that's all cute. Okay, nice little family moment, reuniting, picture perfect, and all that good stuff. So I got no real problems about that. It's nothing really like super crazy or super exciting, but this is for the. I'm actually going to say this. Sin fans, because listen, if you're a fan of those two, more power to you. You're gonna love this scene. It's great. It's cute. It's adorable. It's romantic, and it's gush worthy or whatever the hell it is that people do when they see those people. it's a good scene. Okay, so not gonna really say too much about that. I feel like that's about it. Really feel like that's about it. Again, um, I would love to sit there and come at this with a more positive, rah 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 kind of attitude, but this was a very mundane episode. Given the changes that's going on, about days, like come on, you guys need to step it up. Okay, level up your game, make this stuff a little bit more exciting. Bring back Bill. He's always fun to watch. Bring back Sheila. Sheila's out and about. Why can't they get her to sit there and do some stuff? I mean, I just feel like we should be getting more than what we're getting. I mean, it's a half an hour. We got to sit there and make this thing work. Okay? We got to give some sort of impact. You got to make me feel like it was worth me sitting my ass for 18 minutes watching this episode and being like, I can't wait to watch the next one. When is Monday coming? I can't wait for it to come. We need more than just some mundane. I remember somebody was sitting there saying that, you know, in the comment section. This is not for this show, but in general. Like, this episode is okay. Sometimes it's not going to be a really great episode. I'm like, why are we just supposed to get used to that? Like, why are we not supposed to just, like, I'm not saying every day has to be this world fantastic event, but it shouldn't get to a point where we're watching it and we're just okay with it's an average episode. Like, we shouldn't just accept that, you know? And I remember I was having a conversation with my friend. This is about a DC show or whatever. And I was like, well, the budget isn't really that great, so, the special effects are going to be what it's going to be. And he's like, well, when did that just become the norm? When did that just become acceptable? And I feel the same way about some of these episodes. It should be better than just average. It shouldn't just become acceptable when an episode is just mundane. Hell, and this is a Friday episode. This is a Friday episode. If anything, this should be on point. You should be having me ready to watch the next episode on Monday. I should be sitting like, man, I'm gonna love this weekend, but I can't wait to sit and get back to B&B. This is not the film that I should be getting. This is not the review that I should be sitting there giving. In a sense of, I want to be more happy and excited and rah, rah, rah. Not, But I can't sugarcoat things out there. Can't sugarcoat things. I can't sit there and be fake. I can't, I have to sit there and be real. I gotta be honest and say how I feel. And a lot of times it may not always be the popular opinion or, oh man, I was looking for something a little bit more upbeat. Well, I was looking for an episode that was upbeat. I was looking forward to that. I can't just sit there and be all excited about a mundane episode. This is why a lot of times, every now and then, I will sit there and refer to other people, like Lakia, because she's a little bit more upbeat than I am about this stuff. You know, we all have perspectives, and sometimes, I have to sit there and kind of give you what I'm working with. Anyway, with that being said, I'm gonna go. I want to thank you for watching. Be safe. Have a great weekend, and I will see you in the next video. Also, live stream is going to be coming on Sunday at 6, unless things change. I want you to know. And a lot of fun. Have a good weekend, and I'll see everyone in the next video.